That was an absolutely delicious lunch, Leo.
It was, Clara. The food here is always so good. But I think I have made a big mistake.
A mistake? What do you mean? Did you order something you didn't like?
No, not at all. The Wiener Schnitzel was perfect. It was so crispy and tender.
So, what was the mistake?
I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach.
Your eyes were bigger than your stomach. That's a great idiom. It means you took more food than you could actually eat.
That is exactly what it means. Look at my plate. I have only eaten about half of my schnitzel.
It was a very big portion. The schnitzel was bigger than your plate.
It was, and it was so delicious. But I am completely full now. I cannot eat another single bite.
I know the feeling. I also finished my meal, and I am very satisfied.
But I feel so bad leaving all this food. It feels like such a waste. It was a beautiful piece of meat, and it was cooked so perfectly.
It is a shame to waste good food. I agree.
So, what should I do? Should I try to force myself to eat the rest?
No, you should never do that. You should stop eating when you feel full. It's not healthy to overeat.
I know, but I just hate the idea of the waiter taking this plate back to the kitchen and all this lovely food just being thrown in the bin.
I agree. Food waste is a huge problem. So much good food gets thrown away every single day.
So, what is the solution?
The solution is very simple. You don't have to leave it behind.
What do you mean?
You can take it with you.
Take it with me? You mean take my leftover food home from the restaurant?
Yes, exactly.
Is that allowed? Is that a normal thing to do here in Austria?
It is a very normal thing to do.
I am not so sure. In some countries, it can be seen as a bit strange or impolite.
I can understand that, but the culture around this has really changed in recent years.
How so?
Well, people are much more aware of the problem of food waste now, and they have realized that it is a very good and sensible thing to take your leftovers home.
So the restaurant will not be offended if I ask?
Offended? Not at all. They will be happy. It is a compliment in a way.
A compliment? How is it a compliment?
It shows that you enjoyed the food so much that you want to eat it again later.
So, it is definitely okay to ask to take my leftovers home.
Yes, it has become very common and completely acceptable. In fact, many restaurants now encourage it.
That is so good to know. It makes me feel much less worried. So, how do I do it? What is the correct procedure?
First, we need to get the waiter's attention.
We are experts at that now, after our experience at the cold restaurant last week.
We are. We will just try to catch his eye and give him a polite smile.
And when he comes to the table, what do I say? This is the part I am nervous about. What is the correct phrase to use?
There are a few different ways you can ask. There is one very famous and slightly funny traditional phrase that you can use.
A funny phrase? What is it?
You can ask for a doggy bag.
A doggy bag? You mean a bag for my dog?
Yes, that is the literal meaning.
But I don't have a dog. The waiter has not seen a dog at our table. He will think I am crazy.
No, he will not. He will understand exactly what you mean.
I am so confused. Why would I ask for a bag for a dog when I don't have one?
It is a very old-fashioned and very polite piece of code. It's an idiom.
Can you explain it to me?
The idea is that in the past, some people felt a bit embarrassed to ask to take their own leftover food home.
Yes, like me. I was worried it would seem strange or cheap.
Exactly. So to make the request more polite and less direct, they would pretend that they were taking the food home for their pet.
For their hungry dog waiting at home.
Precisely. It was a polite fiction. It was a way of asking for the food for yourself without actually saying it directly.
That is a fascinating piece of cultural history. So the doggy bag is not actually for a dog, it is for me.
In 99% of cases, yes. The waiter knows it is for you. You know it is for you. But the name doggy bag is just the traditional, polite way to ask.
So if I say to the waiter, "Excuse me, could I please have a doggy bag?" he will not be confused.
No, not at all. It is a very common phrase. He will just smile and understand that you want to take your leftovers home.
Wow! English is a very strange and interesting language.
It certainly is.
So asking for a doggy bag is one option. It's a bit indirect and traditional.
It is, and it is perfectly fine to use. But if it feels a bit strange for you, there are also some more direct and modern phrases you can use.
I would love to hear them. I think a more direct phrase might feel more comfortable for me.
Okay, a very common and simple way to ask is to use the phrase to go.
To go. Like when you are at a coffee shop and you ask for a coffee to go.
Exactly. It means you want the item to take away, not to eat here. So you can just point to your plate and say to the waiter, "Could I get this to go, please?"
Could I get this to go, please? I like that. It's very simple and very clear.
Another great option is to use the verb to wrap up.
To wrap up. Like wrapping a present.
Yes, it means to put something in a container or in paper. So you can say, "Excuse me, could you please wrap this up for me?"
Could you please wrap this up for me? That is also very good. It is very polite and it clearly explains what I want.
So you have a few excellent choices. You can ask for a doggy bag, you can ask to get it to go, or you can ask to have it wrapped up.
Which phrase do you usually use?
I think I usually use, "Could you wrap this up for me, please?" It feels very natural and polite to me.
I think I agree. I am going to use that one. It feels the most comfortable. So I am going to say, "Excuse me, could you please wrap this up for me?"
A perfect choice. Now, what will happen after you ask that question? What will the waiter do?
I'm not sure. Will he bring an empty box to our table and I have to put the food in it myself?
That can happen sometimes, especially in a more casual restaurant or a food court. They might just give you a container and a bag.
And I would have to be very careful not to make a mess.
You would. But in a slightly nicer restaurant like this one, it is more likely that the waiter will take your plate away.
He will take my plate with the food on it.
Yes, he will take it to the kitchen, and the kitchen staff will neatly put all your leftover food into a container for you.
Ah, that is a much better system. It is much more elegant and less messy.
It is. They will put it in a nice container, maybe a foil container or a cardboard box, and they will put it in a paper bag for you to carry.
So when he comes back, he will just have my leftovers, all perfectly packed and ready to go.
That is the most probable scenario here.
That is a wonderful service. I am becoming a big fan of taking leftovers home.
I told you it was a great idea. It is good for you because you get a delicious lunch for tomorrow, and it is good for the planet because you are not wasting food.
And it is good for my wallet because I don't have to buy lunch tomorrow.
It is a win-win-win situation.
Okay, I think I am ready. I am feeling confident. I have my perfect, polite phrase memorized.
Excellent. Let's just do one final quick practice run, just to be sure.
A role play? I am getting very good at these.
You are. Okay, so I am the waitress. I am coming to your table to clear your plates. I will say, "Are you finished with your meal?"
And I will say, yes, thank you. It was absolutely delicious.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Can I take your plate?
My friend's plate, yes, but for my plate, I have a quick question.
Of course. What is it?
The schnitzel was wonderful, but the portion was a bit too big for me. Could you please wrap up the rest for me?
Fantastic. That was perfect. You started with a compliment about the food, which is always a nice touch, and your request was so polite and clear.
So, what would you say as the waitress?
I would say, "But of course, sir, it would be my pleasure. I will take this to the kitchen and have it packed up for you right away."
And I would say, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You see, a simple, friendly, and successful interaction. There is nothing to be nervous about.
You are right. Okay, the real waiter is looking over here. I think he is about to come to our table.
This is it, the main performance.
I am ready.
Here he comes. Good luck.
Yes, thank you. We are both finished. The meal was absolutely wonderful.
He looks very pleased with the compliment.
You can take my friend's plate, thank you. From my plate, I was just wondering, the schnitzel was fantastic, but I couldn't finish all of it. Would it be possible to have this wrapped up to take home?
A slightly different phrase, but just as polite. Excellent.
Oh, you do? That is wonderful. Thank you so much.
What did he say?
He was so nice about it. He said, "Of course, sir. It is a very big schnitzel. Many of our guests take the rest home."
I told you it was a normal thing to do. He is completely used to it.
He is, and he also said it is a shame to waste good food. He agrees with our philosophy.
This restaurant is getting better and better. So he has taken your plate to the kitchen?
He has, and he said he will be back in a few minutes with my schnitzel to go.
Well done, Leo. You were so confident and clear. You have officially mastered the art of asking for a doggy bag.
I have. I feel like a real, experienced restaurant goer now.
That was a very positive experience. I feel so much more comfortable about asking to take leftovers home now.
I'm so glad. It is a very useful skill to have.
It seems to me that the most important thing is just to be polite and confident.
It is, as long as you are friendly and you use a phrase like, "Could you please?" it is never a problem.
It is interesting how customs change over time. My parents' generation would have never done this. They would have thought it was very impolite.
I know, but I think our generation is much more focused on sustainability and not being wasteful.
That is a very good thing. It is a very positive change in our culture.
It is. Now you have a delicious lunch for tomorrow.
I do. I am already looking forward to it. I will have a second schnitzel meal and it will be completely free.
What are you going to eat it with? You don't have any of the delicious parsley potatoes left.
No, but I think a cold schnitzel is also very delicious. I will make a simple potato salad at home tomorrow, and I will have a cold schnitzel with potato salad.
A cold schnitzel with potato salad is a classic Austrian lunch. That sounds amazing.
It is going to be the best Sunday lunch ever, and it will require zero effort from me.
Ah, here comes the waiter, and he has a very neat-looking paper bag for you.
Oh, thank you so much. That was so quick.
That looks very professional. They have packed it in a nice, sturdy cardboard box and then put it in a paper bag with handles.
It is much nicer than a plastic bag. It feels very high quality.
It does. They have done a wonderful job. So, now that we have finished our main course and my leftovers are safely packed, what is next?
Well, the waiter is still here. He is asking if we would like anything else.
Are you in the mood for a dessert or a coffee?
I am so full from my main course. I don't think I could eat another thing, but a coffee would be lovely.
I agree. A nice espresso to help with digestion would be perfect.
Let's order 2 espressos then. We are too full for dessert, thank you, but we would love 2 espressos, please.
This has been a very successful and very educational lunch.
It has. I have eaten a delicious meal, and I have learned a new and very valuable restaurant skill.
And we have prevented a beautiful piece of schnitzel from being wasted. We have saved it.
We are schnitzel heroes.
We are. It is a very important job.